episode 3 of Ask Sam, where I take questions on business marketing, PR, digital marketing, really anything about growing your business. Thank you for sending in your questions on DM, comments, and all over the place. Let's get going for today. Courtney, what have we got?
The first question comes from Hetty Colours, and I did some research. It looks like they're a luxury scarf brand. The question is, in a modern context, how is a brand best able to connect with their audience and gauge which medium to use, i.e. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, etc.? We are a growing brand, and as our market is more of a matured age bracket who are less likely to use social media, how do we best connect?
Interesting. Did they seem like they were established or new? Do you know?
Let me just have a quick look. I know that they were sold in Liberty, London, which is
That's very high.
prestigious. They're made in Italy. It doesn't say when they were established.
Okay, I think I'll handle it in two parts. Firstly, what platforms should you use? All of them. I think that question is too often asked these days. I don't think it makes a difference. Snapchat, of course, does skew younger, but I mean, realistically, what does it hurt you being on Snapchat? You're not paying a monthly fee to be on it, you're just being on it. So I think it's great anyway, because what if the next platform is another Snapchat alternative? What if this leads you to work out a different way to deliver your content in short form? I think it's a great way to get yourself ready for what's coming, because as we get older and older, the same people who were using Snapchat get a little bit older. And also, disposable incomes of that lower demographic age group, they have a lot of money, so I would say that you could be selling to them anyway. So I would say be on all the platforms, but don't be on all the platforms with the same content. Don't repurpose content. Make new content just for those forms. Learn more about them, learn what they're about, and learn how to engage properly by having all of those sort of as a suite of products that you're putting content out to. What was the second part of the question? I can't...
They have an older demographic who doesn't use social media.
Right. I think that's interesting data. Where did you get that from? Because all the data on planet Earth still indicates that older demographic is on Facebook. So that's actually still one of the fastest growing elements of Facebook as a demo. So, they are on there. That's completely correct. And secondly, they're the best market because older people on social media, they move slower. Young people know what they're doing. They're on there, they're fast, they're in, they're out, they're on Snapchat, they're clicking, tapping, moving. They're hard to get in front of. Whereas an older person, that scroll rate is slow. They're reading everything. Sometimes they don't even know it's a sponsored ad. So that's ideal. You want to be in that space. You want to be in their face. So you can actually target on Facebook as part of either a dark post, Google what a dark post is, or you can target them as part of an ad and you can say, just deliver this content to 35 to 45. And this might blow your mind, Hetty's Colours, but you can actually input in Facebook median income. You can say gross income above the following number. So if you're a luxury scarf brand, especially in stock to someone like Liberty, you can say, only show this content to someone who's 45 years plus, is a female who earns $250,000 a year and more. Can you do that in print? No, you can't. You mentioned print earlier on as to whether or not you should be there. I don't think it's a good spend of money at the moment. How do you know who's seeing that content? Where is that content going? There's a lot of wastage there. I would be testing Facebook ads drastically. Remember, content is the X factor. You need to make sure the content speaks to the market. If you're showing a 45-year-old woman, that you want her to wear your scarves, don't send them an ad of a 20-year-old girl wearing a scarf. That does not come through. You want to make sure that it's relevant content. Content is the X factor. Make sure that what you make is consumable by who you're delivering it to. If the ad is going to 30 to 40, that's who you're speaking to, that's who you should use, 40 plus, etc., etc. But get onto Facebook, direct targeting through Facebook ads as to the demographic, and look in those category specifics. You can target income range. It's ideal. Next, what do we got, Courtney?
The second question is from _Morgs PR, and he said, how do you choose the best influencer to collaborate with for your brand?
That's a good one. Choosing an influencer is a science that zero people have the answer to at the moment, in my opinion. It's very much a test and measure. You want to make sure the first test is their following real. You want to go in and check that the amount of followers they have matches the engagement that they have. Now, whether you're making a decision as to whether or not those followers are fake is irrelevant. If the person has a lot of followers and very low engagement, either they're fake or they're crap anyway, so move on. You want to find someone who is targeted and makes sense. And I'll give you a really hot tip. What is on the rise at the moment is the micro-influencer. 10,000 below, even 5,000 and below followers. Those people have a lot of influence. Let's go back to the way that business used to be done. Word of mouth. You used to walk into a shop and the shop owner used to know everybody's name in the area because these small towns, they were close. They were like a family. This is what social media can be if you're really, really smart. So you want to be making sure that you're out there in the right group telling people. They may only have 4,000 followers, but me, if I tell my friends that I loved this movie, I could influence 2 out of 5. I just sold 2 movie tickets. There are some influencers with 500,000 followers who couldn't sell 2 movie tickets. So don't discard someone just because they don't have a huge following. A lot of people want a massive number, but that doesn't mean massive influence. That is different. But again, no one has the answer. There isn't a metric or an algorithm. I wish there was. The science is around seeing who is relevant in the market and who is going to make an impact. Now, how can you find them? Instagram, you can search a hashtag, relevant hashtag. Do you own a pool shop? You can search for relevant hashtags in that. And then at the very top, it shows top posts. You can see who the biggest names are in that space. There are lots of ways to find people on Instagram. You can search in your local area. You can search for whatever city you're in and then see the top posts there. Who are those influencers in that area? Then look, what's their following? What's their engagement? How many comments? You need to spend the time. People want an algorithm because it's easy. They can check the algorithm, put it through, that's no good, who's next? That doesn't exist. That's where all these service businesses pop up in between to try and fill that hole because you don't want to work. If you go and work, you can find the people, find the engagement, spend some money, Instagram DM them, ask them if they do paid posts, what that price is, try and negotiate with them. Don't just take the straight first price, they might negotiate. Then test and measure. Post, check your traffic, check your sales, that's all that matters. And then if those sales match, double down. Let's get more posts. Let's go for 6 months with this person. And then, you can then go on from there. If that person did work, who else is similar to them? That type of person, that type, what were they male, were they female, were they 20s, 30s, 40s, were they interested in skateboarding, were they interested in beauty, whatever it might be. And then you can go and find other people similar and start to grow that strategy. One thing a lot of people don't do though, and just to be clear, if you've got an influencer posting, repurpose that content on Facebook as a targeted Facebook ad into that demographic. Take that image from Instagram or wherever it's posted, use it as a Facebook ad and send that out into the key demographic. If this person is popular in 20-year-old males in this location, Facebook ads, 20-year-old males in this location and send that picture out because that traffic will start converting really well. Alright, that's episode 3 of Ask Sam. Thank you for sending in your comments. Remember, DM me. You can comment, however you can find me, send me a question on PR, marketing, digital, business growth, anything like that. Let's do it. I'm here to answer your questions. Looking forward to it. See you next week.